Auhea o ko e nā hoa aloha aina a puni o ka honua, nā kia i o nā moku, nā kia i o nā kai, nā kia i o nā mauna me nā kia i o nā vai. Aloha aina hoʻi kākou. And welcome to our very special Lā Hoʻihoʻi Ea 3rd annual Helu e Kolu HōʻEA Kanaka Maoli Filmmakers Showcase. And here we are celebrating the best and brightest upcoming stars of Hawaiian filmmaking and storytelling. And this all goes back to ea, hōʻEA, Lā Hoʻihoʻi Ea. The word ea means life. The word ea means breath. The word ea means sovereignty. And as we work hard to restore our ea in all these different arenas, media and storytelling has to be one of these places where our Kanaka Maoli can showcase our talents. Our directors, our producers, our actors and actresses, our storytellings and our stories. This is our time to rise like our Lā Hui is rising right now. And so Lā Hoʻihoʻi Ea puts on events throughout the month, throughout the Pai'aina. We see events in New York. We're seeing events all over the Honua, of course, on all of our other islands. And we culminate with our celebration at Thomas Square, where the root of this holiday has begun. Lā Hoʻihoʻi Ea is the day that sovereignty was restored. When Great Britain made things pono, they sent Admiral Thomas to lower the Union Jack that was wrongfully over the kingdom for more than 5 months and re-raise our beautiful high Hawaii, the Hawaiian flag. And this day becomes known as Lā Hoʻihoʻi Ea. Kaui Keuli proclaims on this day, Ua mau ke ea o ka aina I ka pono. The sovereignty of our land is preserved through pono actions. And so here we are celebrating Ea. And here we are celebrating Ea in filmmaking, in our storytelling. And we have a very special lineup for you tonight. We have award-winning short films. We have Down on the Sidewalk in Waikīkī, The Pit Where We Were Born, Mo'o, and Molokaʻi Bound. We also have a very special film from one of our high school students, Līʻua Tengan, and her film ʻŌlelo, documenting the revival of our ʻŌlelo Hawaii. And we stay tuned because we have 2 very special trailers introducing This Is the Way We Rise, as well as the official trailer for the film Hawaiian Soul. And, you know, this is all about Aloha Aina. This is all about our Ohana and our Lā Hui rising in many ways. So let's continue to support our storytellers, our filmmakers, our actors, our directors, and uplift our people on every single front. So have an amazing Lā Hoʻihoʻi Ea month. Enjoy this evening of films. And again, this is our 3rd annual HōʻEA Kanaka Maoli Filmmakers Showcase. Aloha aina hoʻi kākou, o laiana kanoa wānke ia me Lā Hoʻihoʻi Ea o ahu. Aloha, aloha, aloha.
Why am I having to go to school to learn a language that I should have acquired as a child, and not have to learn as a second language?
Despite the many challenges Native Hawaiians face with the revitalization of the Hawaiian language, from the lack of resources to the support from the state, they were able to break these barriers, advocating for the implementation of the Hawaiian language in the DOE system. There was a time when ʻŌlelo Hawaii, also known as the Hawaiian language, flourished throughout the islands. It was the mother tongue of the native people. Through chants and mele, oral history was passed down. The arrival of foreigners started in the late 18th century, but didn't change speaking for Hawaiians. Foreigners were the ones who needed to learn the language of the people. With the arrival of missionaries came reading and writing, and led to Hawaii becoming one of the most literate nations in the world. On January 17th, 1893, the Kingdom of Hawaii was illegally overthrown. To destroy a people, get rid of their language both a means of communication and a carrier of the culture. For many families, genealogy and stories were passed down through oral history. When you take away the language, you take away identity and culture. In 1895, Queen Liliuokalani was imprisoned, and soon after, in 1896, the Hawaiian language was banned as an instructional language, and only English was to be taught and spoken. Children were harshly punished for speaking Hawaiian in school. Even at Kamehameha schools, a private school established for the children of Hawaii, border letters to parents were opened and censored to make sure no Hawaiian was used. Some newspapers continued to be printed in ʻŌlelo Hawaii, but by 1959 there was none. As a result of this resurgence of Hawaiian culture, there was a growing push to revitalize the language. In 1978, Article 10, Section 4 of the Hawaii Constitution stated, "The state shall promote the study of Hawaiian culture, history, and language. The state shall provide for a Hawaiian education program consisting of language, culture, and history in the public schools. The use of community expertise shall be encouraged as a suitable and essential means in furtherance of the Hawaiian education program." The next step was to develop educational institutions to teach the language. Hawaiian language proponents Ilebe Niamina, Hokulani Cleland, Koanoi Kamana, Leary Kimura, Noel Warner, Koki Williams, and William Wilson decided to take action in establishing Hawaiian language preschools. So in August 1984, the first Punana Leo, a private non-profit preschool, was established in Kekaha, Kauai, along with one in Honolulu and Hilo. These were inspired by the Maori immersion program Kohangareo, run by families. The Punana Leo didn't get much funding other than from grants and fundraisers. These programs were the first step in building up to Hawaiian language schools, but continued barriers were faced in fully implementing the Hawaiian language in the public school system. There were no schools to go to after Punana Leo. One solution was to establish Hawaiian language charter schools under the new charter school system. Parents didn't think that people should pay for their children to go to school to learn the Hawaiian language, especially if it was an official language of the state, so it was time to expand the language in public schools, making it a state responsibility. Article 10, Section 4 established Hawaiian as an official language of the state but didn't repeal the ban of the Hawaiian language. It wasn't until 1986 that the state legislature affirmed that special projects using the Hawaiian language could be approved by the state's Board of Education. In March 1987, William Wilson, Koanoi Kamana, Noel Warner, and Larry Kimura drafted a proposal to establish Hawaiian immersion, also known as Kikulakaiapuni in the DOE system, for the children who were ready to graduate from Punana Leo. They met with Superintendent Charles Taguchi, who then put them in touch with Dr. Herman Aizawa and local Molokaʻi Snakenberg. In April 1987, the House of Representatives passed a House Resolution H.R. 295 requesting that the DOE establish Hawaiian medium classes in public elementary schools. So by July 1987, their proposal was approved by the Board of Education and to start the following September. The first Hawaiian language elementary classes were established at Keaukaha Elementary in Hilo and Waiau Elementary in Manana. After the first elementary and middle school program was established, parents encountered the same problem as when their children were at preschool and needed a place for their children to be taught in the Hawaiian language in high school. In 1995, students who attended 7th and 8th grade at Kikulakaiapuni o Waiau entered the first 9th grade class of one of the first two Hawaiian immersion high schools. To accommodate the needs of the high school students, the Kulakaiapuni at Waiau was relocated to Anuenue in Paololo. All components of K-12 immersion, including preschool, were established, but these schools nonetheless had many barriers. Lack of government support and limited resources were two of the biggest problems the immersion schools faced. Another reason Hawaiian activists didn't get support for the Hawaiian immersion program was because people didn't believe in it, which establishing it just proved them to be wrong.
But we were just like any other keiki. We just happened to ʻŌlelo almost all of the time.
The immersion program was created but needed to be run. A school requires facilities and staff, which call for money. $50,000 was given to the program for the first 2 years, which made establishment possible, but funding still wasn't great. Lack of kumu was another barrier. With the number of students in the Kaiapuni system rising, the need for teachers was urgent. What made finding teachers hard was the fact that by the time the Hawaiian language ban was no more, so were many of the Mana Leo, also known as native speakers. Not only were there few native speakers, but with those who were fluent, not everyone had the qualifications to teach. Parents had problems themselves.
A lot of people were unsure. They weren't prepared to say, okay, let's have them go straight through high school, only in Hawaiian, no English. We also knew that we couldn't do that. I mean, we didn't have, like particularly in the area of science, we didn't even have words. Like I was telling you before, in sports, we had to make up words. When they were playing football at Anuenue.
These problems continue to be a barrier today. Not enough funding and lack of resources are common in the Hawaiian immersion and charter schools. Hawaiian immersion is becoming normalized in schools, but with that, there is much demand for the program. In August 2019, a case was brought to the Hawaii Supreme Court by Chelsea Marie Kealohalani Karabal about the only public school on Lanai not having a Hawaiian immersion. The state Supreme Court has ruled Hawaii's constitution requires reasonable access to Hawaiian language immersion programs as a necessary component of restoring the language and ultimately the culture. In a 4-1 decision, the state Supreme Court ruled that access to Hawaiian language class a few times a week was not sufficient and said steps must be taken to attempt to build a program. But parents are saying we want more schools, we want more seats, we want more classrooms, and in essence, the community is showing up, sending their children faster than we can produce quality speakers and teachers to address this, says Kaluhua Krug.
Our parents, our community fought for every little inch, and the DOE allowed it to happen. And maybe it wasn't their first choice because it's extra hoops for them to jump through. The fact that it lives and it exists, to me, is a success.
From not having any Hawaiian language in the education system, today there are over 20 Hawaiian immersion public schools in the state of Hawaii, and the number continues to grow. The hope for the future is to continue this number and have Hawaiian language be a normality.
Language gave us access to our identity. And that's not always the case in school. You don't always learn about your language, your culture, your identity. And the more that I learn now as a makua and as an educator is that every bit of education is culture-based. But whose culture? And it was never our culture. And that's something that I think is very unique. So having Kaiapuni allowed our culture to be at the forefront. And that's what I think is a success.
It's a travesty the way that I grew up being taught about poetry because I thought it was the dumbest thing in the world. You couldn't talk to me as a young queer Hawaiian woman and help me understand that I was okay. If it doesn't bring a tear to your eye, if it doesn't conjure a memory, if it doesn't give you chicken skin, the poem's useless to me. I think that's part of the reason I stopped writing and performing. Not only did it become kind of a chore and even like a pressure to produce for other people, but I felt like I had run out of things to say.
We've been here since about 3:30 this morning, locked in, and they're about to dispatch police officers to come forcibly remove us.
Bear with me for a while. Got a very bad cold. O ahu ke ia. Ua kapa ia ka uaina hana o he aina a koa koa. Mai ke kinohi mai, he aina hoʻokipa a he opuali na mea hoʻokipa. Ma mua o ka mai kolona, nui nā kānaka e pai mai nei. He umi miliona a oia e malihini I hiki mai I ke lā me ke ia makihiki I ke ia mokupuni hoʻokahi wale no. A, I ke kahi lā, oki.
Ua lilo ke kahi mau oihana, a ohe hana no nā kanaka he nui. Aka I maua e ke nana kukahana ua hauʻoli I ka ole o nā poʻe malihini. Ua maupopopono, a ole maikaʻi ke ia oihana hoʻokahi no nā kanaka he nui wale a he wāhuli au no ke ia. Nā ke kahi puolo Hawaiʻi I kākau I ke kahi palapala me ke kuana I ke Hawaiʻi no ka pono o ke aupuni.
Our Aina Aloha Futures Declaration is really dedicated to the concept that our ancestral values are essential for rebuilding our economy. The same ancestral values that cared for our lands and our people for centuries are the values we need to rebuild and establish a new economy for Hawaii. Now that tourism has paused, we recognize we can't be solely reliant on one industry. And really, the future of Hawaii is about investing in our lands and our people.
You know, with everybody in Hawaii looking to diversify our economy because of this pandemic, the truth is that the film, television, and streaming content industry has already been a huge success. With tourism at a standstill, we can safely resume production and have a big impact for people here in Hawaii.
He leo o iwi wau I ke ia oihana ki I oni, a mahalo wau I ka ike kupuna, ka oni paa o ka Lā Hui Hawaiʻi, a me ka mana o ko mākou mau mo ʻŌlelo. Ma kaukau pahaka lehu e a o mai nā poʻe o iwi mai, ano laila e hoʻike mākou I a lākou.
Stop playing. You and ride. It's gonna be one long walk home. Your mom said I was supposed to pick you up.
She never told me nothing.
What is that, Angry Birds? I'm mean in that game.
No. Game's so old. It's like Fortnite.
Oh, you like this school or what?
No. Teachers are rubber.
Told you shouldn't come in, meal. Oh, what? You going to school barefoot? No.
Bruh, my slippers broke when I was playing with my friends earlier today.
I thought you was embracing your indigenous roots, Kanaks.
You know, the other day, me and Jacob there finished a whole pack of cigarettes behind the portables.
Oh, not.
It was hard for them, but it was easy to me.
You so lie.
I need one light, dummy.
But I'll never catch you when he's in your mouth again, boy. Okay.
Bruh, just leave already. You look like one perv sitting here talking to me.
Yeah, shut up. Who's that, your boyfriend?
This guy keeps texting me, talking shit.
Man, fuck is one nail.
On what?
One nail, boo.
What the hell are you talking about?
I know all these fuckers is nails. It's you and me. We hammers, boy.
Bruh, you mental.
I get something for you anyways. All right, how's them?
It's okay. It would be better without the lihing.
Bruh, what kind of Hawaiian is you?
Lihing moi isn't even Hawaiian.
Like Sam said anyway.
Get your own.
Oh, you like your name? Bro, if you name me something strong like Ikaika, like on Warrior's name, not Jonathan. Bro, it's a name for a colonizer, cuz.
People call me Johnny.
People call me Noah.
My mom says I'm not supposed to talk to people who drive those kind of vans.
And your mom used to love that van back in the day. Used to pick up from my auntie's house in Waikīkī after everybody went to sleep. After that, we just drive. Haleiwa, Kaina Point, Cromwell's, wherever. Wait, your girlfriend yet?
I got like 8 chicks already.
For real?
They call me Young Mamo around here. Aquaman ain't got shit on me.
Show me your slipper, boy. There you go. Boom, Kanani. What? Perfs now. She go.
What are you doing?
I'm just talking with Johnny boy.
That's not how this works, kind of.
Jess, come on.
Get your shit. Come on, we're going.
Wait, Kay.
No.
Wait,
no,
come on.
we're
Let's
not
work
doing
this.
this here.
Wait.
Don't look at him.
Things is different, Kay.
No, they're not.
Right, you don't know what I went through.
I know
bro.
enough.
Come
Things
on,
are
Jess.
never different with you. Get in the
Kay.
car.
No, it's
Here
my
for
boy,
him.
Kay.
I
That's
don't
my
give
boy
a
too.
shit. No,
No.
no, you do not get to be here for him now. You were not there for him
Right,
then.
he's my boy too, Kay.
But just because you grew a fucking conscience when you were locked up. When you
Shut
were fucking
up.
locked, you
Shut
shut
up.
the fuck up,
You
dude.
shut up.
What, you want
Johnny,
your son to
come
know
on.
you're a fucking drughead bought to you, sir?
Fuck you.
Get in the car.
Fuck you, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, exactly. You don't change. Get in.
I just like see my boy. Jess.
No,
Jess, he's my boy too, Kay.
he's not. He's not
Yes,
a
come
piece
on.
of shit like you. Put your belt on.
Hello?
What you doing, you damn monkey?
Kicks, look!
You sure you wanna go?
Yes! Or I'll scream.
Waste of my life.
You promised my ma that you'd take me.
Fuck!
Press record, cuz. Spirits still roam these grounds.
For real?
Cuz, listen. Back in the olden times, if you weren't a royal blood and you tried to walk through the middle of these gates, you'd be killed. Instantly.
Bro, that's Iolani Palace.
I'm gonna run through the middle of these gates on the count of 3. 1, 2.
You know nothing will
3.
happen, right? There's no such thing as ghosts or spirits to come get you. I'm taking this back.
You never use them?
Of course I do. Every night. Just ask Lehua and her dog.
You fucker, that's your cousin, stupid. Give it!
Hey, Miko, watch your mouth.
Your mother wouldn't like you making jokes like that.
Take it already.
Wait, we're not done.
There's no such thing as ghosts.
They're real, cuz.
Get in. My brother's having something nearby.
You promised.
Sumi will be there,
Yeah?
and I know you like her.
No. No, I don't.
What?
You know where we are? By Morgan's Corner.
No. So?
It's famous.
Hey, Mika, are you thirsty?
Yeah, and he also wants a drink.
That's right. Morgan's Corner, down the road. Super haunted. It's where that chick's car got broke down. Yeah, she had a boy. He went out to go check. He didn't come back. She heard this scraping sound on the roof. All night. Thinking it was a tree.
But it wasn't a tree.
Do you have to do that?
Yeah.
I'm getting there. So it wasn't a tree, yeah? But the boyfriend's hanging dead body.
You're retarded, KG.
I might feed you to the dogs.
Why don't you?
Because I'm drunk.
I'm right here.
Yeah?
Just gone.
Black Point, crying dead babies, I was there. It happened. It was real. I almost got killed. Pussy boy.
Shut the hell up, KG. Chill out.
Whatever. Jesus.
I'm serious.
Hey. Here. It's getting kind of chilly, and I don't think your little baby body can make it through.
Bro, hard my nipple stick.
Okay. Yeah.
Cakes, come on, let's go check out Morgan's Corner.
Get lost, bro.
You fucker. You're just gonna drink and act stupid all the time. I'm going.
Are you doing okay, Koa? Like, okay?
Yeah.
Well, you better go get him before any demons do.
Not you too. Don't drink too much though, cuz. It'll make your liver sad.
What about yours?
It'd match the rest of me. Let's go back.
No.
Eh.
I want to go look.
No.
If ghosts and shit aren't real, what are you so scared of?
There are scarier things out there than ghosts. Real things. Things that'll hurt you and people you care about.
No. I won't let them. Is that you?
What you screaming for? There's nothing here.
Look! She's here to protect us.
Let's get out of here.
Wait, what? Wait, I said.
Come on, let's go. Stop, come on.
I saw the same lizard by your modest frame.
It's just a damn lizard.
Those Auntie!
My mother's not a lizard. Say it again, and I'll...
I'm sorry. It's just a lizard. Can we go back to the gates? Last thing. I promise.
Put your seatbelt on.
This place is very sacred.
Where you learn all this stuff?
Auntie taught me. There's spirit orbs up in the trees. If we take pictures, we might be able to see them. Take a picture!
Meeks, I think I got something.
No way, show me. don't you take this seriously?
Don't push me.
You stupid, you know. Look. Hey, don't touch those.
Why do you have these?
Now you're on ghost, you fucker. Kikoa. 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 Kikoa!
Ha!
It's not funny.
Stop.
Why would you do that?
Stop.
It's not funny.
Stop.
Don't do that.
Stop, Mika.
No.
Mika, stop. Stop. It's scary when someone's gone, huh?
Look how big.
I never said anything. When I had a chance at the hospital, I never said nothing.
Look through them.
Ma go and flip when she see you. How you came?
Bus.
Riding with the chronics and keikis, huh?
You know
Why
me.
never call me?
I don't know, Pop. Never had time.
Supposed to be getting out tomorrow. What happened? Don't tell me they won't let you off for good behavior, huh? Still get your
Hey,
tag.
stop, Pop. No. Think it was overcrowded, so they like cut me loose early, huh? Judge said I fulfilled my requirements, so I was tripping out.
Why they never call me? Son, why you never call me, huh?
Pop, hey, I hear it's the main thing. You know what I mean?
Come, check this out.
What's that?
Know what I doing?
What, one of the dogs went die?
Fucker, it's the emu. We throwing one big luau for celebrate you getting out. Your Uncle G went catch one 200-pound pig by the golf course.
Nah.
We're gonna cook him tonight. Still get plenty work for do though. We never even start the fire. What's the matter, Rudy boy? You don't like party?
I'm coming.
What you mean who's coming? The whole clan. Yeah, check them. Still get stone in here from before. We never used this emu long time. Been so long. I think you was the one for lay down these stones.
Long time ago.
We used to make a little pig. Every month. Fuck. Had seen the blocks all on this side. It was so nice. But then the rains and time just won't wear them down. Just gotta make them like new again, huh?
What? Nobody's still helping you?
Your brothers, they're getting the banana stumps now. They're gonna be here pretty soon for help. Yeah, get your ass in here and help dig some of these rocks out, huh? I'm doing this for you, you know.
Get him.
Like water.
You want a cigarette?
Still smoking, huh?
Tough to quit.
Shouldn't make you boss ass. We're really gonna need your help around here. Your brother's been working double time for take care of everything. We're gonna need everybody's help for the harvest next week.
You like me work on the farm?
Yeah. Gonna be good for have everybody back. Master cleaning out your cousin's old room. Once we get you moved back home, boy, gonna be all good things. I got you.
Sounds scary.
It'll be so good for have you back. I know, kinda had a hard time before. Things don't always work out best.
Hey, Pop. What, I can borrow like $40? Don't worry, I pay you back tomorrow to luau. When I start working again, I just gotta pay back one guy from inside. He would help me out big time.
Yeah. No, Ken. Of course, Ken.
Thanks, huh?
Don't need to pay me back.
okay? Gotta get clean, you know? And thanks for this. Gonna be good for see everybody.
Yeah, you look like shit. Get your ass inside and get some rest. You can finish when everybody get
Fuck,
back.
you know what? Better hurry, huh? Take care of this first.
Everybody gonna be so stoked for see you. I can wait.
Come back tomorrow. Well, better we make them like one surprise, huh? That's what they all stay expecting. You know those fuckers like party.
You let borrow my truck?
Yeah, no need.
Hey, why don't leave your stuff here and I can take
get 'em.
them
I get 'em.
tomorrow then, huh? I'll go and see you tomorrow, huh, Rudy? 5 o'clock, like you told Mom. 5 o'clock, you showing up in a white van with your friend from Kalaheo, like we all stay expecting. We all gonna be here. Hey, no walk away. We'll get everybody here for surprise you, boy. Auntie Jan flying in from Molokaʻi, and she bringing your nephew you never met. Auntie Kavai, Judy, Kalani, we all gonna be here. Mom making her beef stew and Lau Lau and this Kalua pig. Tell me you gonna be here tomorrow, boy. Your brother busting his ass. Forget everything ready for you, and all you gotta do is show up. You can do that, huh? You gonna walk through that gate, and we're gonna welcome you home like one big ohana. Tell me you gonna be here tomorrow, and we're gonna fucking dig out that Kalua pig, and we're gonna grind them just like old times. I'm gonna be like you never get lost. You never get lost.
Don't worry. I'll be here.
How long you been out?
Two weeks? But I'll be here. Swear.
I see you then, huh?
No, tell Mom I came, I like to surprise her.
To maintain, you know, something called life. So I have to go to work every day down on the sidewalk in Waikīkī.
Sir, you alright? Sir, did you see anyone approaching the restaurant? Sir, can you give me any information on what you saw? Sir? Sir?
Oh!
The name of the kid went to a rock star. Bleeding, he went crazy, like a wounded animal trapped. I took it out of my mind. No need to feel sorry for the crippled man. There are a lot more crippled minds.
ばかりに失礼。失礼しますよと。Oh, Waikīkī. Where that's expensive and bricks are cheaper than rocks. その通りな。
There.
On the sidewalk in Waikīkī, I see down on the sidewalk in Waikīkī. I see the enemy passing me. Sidewalk in Waikīkī. I see. Everything. With shiny suits, konas, they're all there. This gigantic big parade, staggering by.
look like you. They all look like you.
Do you know how to go get Capitol Hill?
Where am I? Where am
Hey, you get change.
No more, bro.
Shit. Oh, come on, bro. I know you get change in there someplace.
Look like I get change. Get plenty of money around here. Buy somebody else. Hey, that's mine.
I said change, not money, dummy.
Leave me alone. I'm a nobody.
Nah, bro. You somebody. Everybody know you, bro. I know you, boy. Name and registration. Citizen of the United Nations. And now your Uncle Trump wants you to keep making them payments. That's you, the janitor, caretaker of the Aina. And here you are, stealing from the dead. Kelly! A chief in janitor clothes, a true keeper of the throne. Nah, you just a janitor, wiping up America's ass and mopping up my Royal Hawaiian blood.
Here, it's yours. Just take it.
Them loopy kids. I said change, not money, dummy. Leave them all. Send them all home.
In Waikīkī. Ew, the janitor just touched me. Disgusting.
Ah!
Down. Down. Down on the sidewalk. Down on the sidewalk in Waikīkī. I see everything passing me.
lost souls, girls with nice asses, businessmen with dirty assholes and shiny suits, bumps, pimps, whores, freaks, junkies, gigolos, and burnt out Americans. They're straight, bent, slimy, clean. Women under the spell of the moon. And children learning the game too soon. Policemen, hippies, kahunas, a few. Fat, sick Americans and speedy Japanese. Studs, cunts, rich, poor, perverts, weirdos, beggars, fools, crazy men, and old people about to die. They're all there, I tell you, man. From my seat, down on the sidewalk in Waikīkī, I see everything. This gigantic pig parade staggering by. And across the street, unnoticed, an old Hawaiian slowly sweeps the sidewalk clean with a falling coconut leaf.
Away, you fools!
Whispers.
Away!
Away.
Before he's finished, tell him each